We are back here on Girl Talk, joined by Alison Fargione. Good to see you. You look adorable as always.
Thank you.
I love looking at artists and furniture designers because they're always fashionistas. Did you know that?
She's always, I love her style.
I'd like to have a fetish, but my husband won't let me.
I love it, exactly. What are we talking about today? You've always, well, this is the first time you've seen some of
Yes,
her.
Have you
it's
been in
beautiful
here
here.
before?
I have not.
Isn't
I've
it
walked
great?
by many a time, and the pieces are gorgeous in here.
And again, whether it's any kind of art, whether it's drama or furniture design, singing, it's all pretty much related. That's what I think is so fun about
creative
it.
Process, I
It
think,
really
kind of,
is.
You know?
What are you showing us today?
I'm just going to talk about a custom piece that I did for somebody. They had come in the store and they had seen the Clark, the mid-century piece, and she really liked that. So we
She
had
names all her pieces.
Yeah,
by
it's
the way.
love that.
Clark.
Yes,
Yes,
there
Clark
probably
Kent.
will
Very
be a
kind of
Harry.
like 60s. Yeah.
Well,
Well, there
some
was a
of them
Harry,
are-
but he sold.
That's good.
All right. Well, maybe there'll be a here too.
Yeah.
Hair too, yeah.
But she had come in and she wanted a certain size, and she had wanted to kind of mimic her chandelier, which is like a sphere, all different circles put together with these like little connector pieces. So
For artists, we've all got these visuals in our brain.
yeah, she was wonderful. She knew exactly what she wanted, and we just kind of had to fine tune it. So I gave her a sketch, which was this kind of rough sketch, but it kind of showed the pattern of the chandelier, and we did the beaded trim work, and then each connector was this like little nail head medallion square, and we wanted the bronze finish on that, and the whole thing was painted in
Where
this
was this
ebony
going?
in her
Dining room?
breakfast area.
Okay.
Yeah. So we did the pattern. It went all around the whole face of it, and then on the bottom is a whole channel of the beading. There's like 5 rows of beadings. I think there were 60 pieces on there.
Gosh.
And she wanted 3 drawers and 2 doors. It came out beautiful. It was a great piece.
It is fun for me to listen to you tell this story and watch you, again, because you're actors, I swear, it's almost like, dun, 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 dun,
It is.
Isn't it?
It's like a
I'm
theater
sitting-
production
it
being
is.
mounted.
Exactly.
It's great.
And we all have our ears on pretty well right now. We're actually listening to this and visualizing
through the journey.
Through the journey.
Well, it's definitely a process because we had one drawing, which was kind of funny. We wanted to do maybe just 3 circles and then something really cool in the center, but it started to look like a baseball or other parts, and we were like, oh, I don't know about that. So it was like a process. I laid it out for her on the piece. She came in, she approved it. She got to pick out the connector pieces. I had given her like, I think, 3 or 4 options. So it becomes real personal for them, and they get
Yeah.
involved in
That's
it.
great. I was going to say you gave her options, and they got to have a voice.
Yeah, because it's
in it.
something, she's investing in it. I don't want to get there and it's like, oh, I don't like that piece.
Do people get overwhelmed, though, when you give them, I know it can be
Some
pretty...
do.
Right.
Some, my husband says, Alison, you're giving them too many options. I'm like, but I like my options.
Right, exactly. I'm not really giving it to
I like to
them.
know I got every option.
But
and
it helps push them to a little bit to be a part, like you said, to have a voice and be a part of the process so that they can appreciate it afterwards as being something that they actually
Contributed
became a
to.
part of
Well,
it.
let me ask you, okay, all 4 of you again, here we go. So do you give them, sort of like designers sometimes do, give them 1 right option and then 3 sort of
That's not nice.
options?
what I usually do is I'll show them all of them and I'll say, without pushing my feeling, I will say, I think this one is the overall best one.
Right.
But that's up to you.
Right, you can pick this
Because I couldn't.
If you want,
I can make any of these work.
but see, I believe that there's
know, it's
nothing that
hard.
Alison makes that would be this.
No, that's
You know what
true.
I mean?
That's true.
Because you ultimately want to, you
I have
a
to love it.
standard.
I'm
You've
bad.
gotta-
Yeah.
I really do. I don't.
But that's what a
put
good
your
designer
stamp of approval
does.
on it.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I like to know that I gave 110%. I
So
just.
all options stay within your approved
Purview of good.
Yeah.
comfort zone. That's good.
You tried to rescue that, didn't you?
After all, she's the artist. Her name is on the door. So.
No, but I think that is true. But part of what we do is sometimes take things that we don't absolutely love and make them into the best they can be so that it is personalized.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a gift, it really is. So I admire that as much as anything.
And then the other one that I think we're going to show is the next piece that I'm working on. That's the same shape, but the doors are different. They're beveled like the original Clark was.
Right.
And then that's going to get a totally different finish. That one's going to be blue. And it was funny with this client, we hemmed and hawed about the finish because she likes things very contemporary and wasn't sure if she really wanted a painted finish because it kind of lends to a different feel. But I think I got it so it's going to satisfy both ends of it, you know. So we'll get to see
all
that
good.
one
Ooh,
next.
So we'll see the before now.
Or
and then
maybe
we'll get
two
it
times
after.
over.
Oh, I love it. Stay with us. There's a lot more to come here on Girl Talk.